Did you know that the average woman today sees 600 photoshopped images a day? Women today have such skewed expectations on what they should look like because of magazines and photoshopped images. Starting all the way back to our first Barbie doll, we've never seen real women images of how women should look. Magazines are filled with images that are retouched and reverse retouched to the point where all women are chasing is an image that isn't real and isn't attainable. Women can't see their true beauty because these photoshopped images that magazines have put everywhere today. It is very rare for a girl to grow up nowadays without owning or playing with a Barbie doll. Little girls growing up hoping to look just like those perfect Barbie dolls, but the thing is, no one can look like a Barbie. It's just not healthy. In pursuit of this look, people have been consumed by eating disorders. This perfect Barbie figure, though, can't even be achieved. If Barbie were an actual woman, she would stand 5'9" with 39-inch bust, an 18-inch body girls grow up wanting to have and look like would leave them crawling on all fours like an animal. The Department of Psychology at the American University in Washington, D.C. published an article called "No Longer Just a Pretty Face, Fashion's Magazine's Depictions of Ideal Female Beauty." And their objective was to look into the print media's depiction of the ideal of feminine beauty as presented to American women through analysis of cover models on popular American fashion magazines. Looking into the magazines and their contributions to disordered body images and expectations and eating disorders aren't new things. Pretty much since magazines started publishing women on body image disturbance and eating disorders. Through repeated exposure to these pictures, it has caused women to internalize a thin ideal portrayed in the media. And the more dissatisfied a woman is with her body, the more likely she is to engage in drastic means to lose weight. Eating disorders are at a new high because women are trying to achieve this look where thinness is considered essential for female beauty. We see these cover models as these perfect, thin, and flawless women, but realistically, almost none of these images are what women actually look like, or even those women to look like, to be exact. Every magazine has had something to do with touching up or editing every once in a while to a picture. Maybe it was a stray hair, a bug that flew in the shot, or a simple change of color to a model's clothes. But now these magazines are retouching pictures to make the models thinner to achieve the female ideal for beauty. Dr. Lexi and Lindsay Kite run the online website Beauty Redefined and posted an article called "Photoshopping, Altering Images in Our Minds." The current feminine ideal is tanned, healthy slenderness with no unsightly bumps, bulges, or cellulite, and bodily and facial perfection that result from hours of labor, exercise, makeup, and hair care, and 20 years later, plastic surgery and photoshopping. Many famous cover girls have also been victim to this photoshopping on magazines like Cosmopolitan, Self, Ralph Lauren, Vogue, Mademoiselle, and many others. Many girls, preteens, and teenagers read these kinds of magazines and see these models, and they compare themselves to a standard of beautiful, average, and healthy that simply does not exist in real life. Dr. McAney of the American Medical Association stated that we must stop exposing impressionable children and teenagers to advertisements portraying models with body types only attainable with the help of photo editing software, especially now that photoshopping has reached an all-time high in the magazine industry. Even now that the representations of women's goodies across the media spectrum have shrunk dramatically in the last 3 decades, rates of eating disorders have skyrocketed. The University of South Florida's Dale Casmuso and J. Kevin Thomas published an article, "Body Images and Body Shape Ideals in Magazines, Exposure, Awareness, and Internalization," where they did research to see how women were affected by what was on and inside popular magazines like Playboy, Vogue, Ladies' Home Journal, Good Housekeeping, and Women's Day. They found that magazines like this had dieting advertisements that appeared 10 times more frequently in women's than in men's magazines. So not only are magazines showing fake images of what society thinks is beautiful and perfect, but are also filling all the holes in their magazines with dieting articles and ways for insecure women to lose weight, and we wonder why eating disorders are such a big problem.